So as we come back for the second half of the season opener between Ballston Spa and Guilderland, as you listen and watch at the Sideline blog at timesunion.com, I'm Ben Myers, bringing you the play-by-play. 12-0.
Dutchmen 12-0.
So 12-0. Guilderland leads Ballston Spa. We'll give you the totals in just a moment. Ballston Spa are going to have to kick this one away as Guilderland deferred after winning the coin toss. Fair catch made. Oh, I guess not. Fair catch not made at right around the 40-yard line of Guilderland. So Pendle apparently didn't signal for the fair catch. Looked like he did there. Anyway, 11:54, and totals for you thus far. Leading the way for Ballston Spa on the ground is Derek Kohlberg, 9 carries for 42, followed by the quarterback John Guardi, who has 6 carries for 10. And then Jordan Davis actually has less carries, 5 carries, but he has 50 yards on those 5 carries. Guardi 0 for 3 passing thus far. We'll give you the Guilderland totals in just a moment. As O'Connor comes out, one to each side, but he has an I formation off to his right side, sends a man in motion, and he will give the ball to that man in motion as Fanueli gains about 10 yards, or gains about 3 yards, excuse me, off the right edge. So first run for him today. And O'Connor's actually been doing most of the heavy lifting thus far for the Dutch. 12 carries for 64 yards and a score. He's 6 for 13 through the air for 76 yards. 3 of those going to wide receiver Connor Drislin, who has 3 catches for 62. I'll give you the rest of them in just a moment as O'Connor calls the signal. Polsinelli with him in the backfield, 2 to each side. Handoff will go to Polsinelli, tries to slip a tackle on the left side of Davis. Does so, not called down yet. Now will be whistled dead, but he lost about 4 yards on the play. So Polsinelli drops back down to 0 yards gained for the day. 4 carries thus far. He had 3 carries for 4 yards in the first half. Henningham had a carry for 9 yards, and Stanish had 5 carries for 20 yards and that 3-yard score. That 3-yard score by Stanish came with 7:46 left in the first quarter. Then O'Connor got his own on a 6-yard rush, 18 seconds left in the first half. O'Connor forced out of the pocket, forced to scramble down the right. Now he'll tuck it and run, makes a nice move, goes up the right side, has the first down and more as he goes over the 50. And we're going to see where they mark him out of bounds. Looks like he got about 22 on the play. We're going to see where they make the official line of scrimmage. No, they're going to say he stepped out sooner than that. About 16 yards on the play for O'Connor that time. His 13th rush of the night, and he's up to 80 yards on the ground thus far. Other ball catchers so far for Guilderland as they swing one wide to the left. And the catch is made, potentially a fumble. No, he's going to hold on to the ball. And that's Fanueli making the catch for that one. -1 on the catch, and that will give him 2 catches for 15 yards on the night. Also through the air this evening is Connor Gallup had a catch, but he lost 3 yards on it. And Policelli caught one, but was only for a yard. 2 fumbles on the night thus far have been the story for Ballston Spa. First one was captured by Stephen Gill of Guilderland, and then Policelli fell on the second fumble of the night for the Scotties. 3 overall fumbles for Ballston Spa. They did recover 1 though, as it fell right back into DeGuardi's hands. O'Connor in the shotgun, fakes the hand up to Policelli. We have a flag on the play, so this one's going to come back. It's thrown by the umpire, and even though he's going to go for 6 on the play, it wouldn't have happened without the hold in the middle of the line. So a 49-yard touchdown run negated on that play on the hold by Guilderland. 35 yards worth of penalties tonight on 5 flags, all against Guilderland thus far. 9:21 left in the third quarter. I'm Ben Myers for the Sidelines blog and TimesUnion.com. 12-0, Dutchmen in the lead. Ballston Spa trying to get a stop on this first possession of the second half. So trips left, or excuse me, they're going to move the other receiver over, so there's going to be twins on each side for O'Connor. Pulselli's with him in the backfield. Once again, 4 down linemen for Ballston Spa, 2 set linebackers. They're going to go out to the left, and it's going to be overthrown, but we have another flag on the play. So it looks like we're going to have pass interference on this one. It will go as an incomplete pass for O'Connor.
Pass interference.
So it's going to be defensive holding on that one. They're going to move them up 10 yards on the play. So we're going to have 2nd and 8 from the Ballston Spa, about 45-yard line. It's right in between 2 hash marks right now. So trips right, 1 left for O'Connor. Pulselli with him in the backfield, off to his right-hand side. 9:17 left to go. O'Connor takes a snap, rolls out right. He's going to throw back to his left. Complete to Pulselli, but the tackle is made in the backfield. Initial contact made by Batista, and then Stonsky comes back with the tackle for a loss. They finally start moving the yard marker after a 10-yard loss on the play. So it's going to be a 3rd and very long as Guilderland's backed up to their own 46-yard line, so loss of 8 on the play. So 2 to each side for O'Connor, 1 man in the backfield with him. Snap is low, but he handles it, looking to pass. Ball in the air down the right side, underthrown a little bit, and will be knocked to the turf, incomplete. Well, that'll bring up 4th down and very long for Guilderland, so they're going to be forced to punt this ball away as the Ballston Spa defense holds to start the second half. So Nyack back to punt. On the return will be Davis. Punt is away, and Davis has got it. Actually bounces off his shoulder pad and goes over his head, but then he grabs it quickly and starts it back upfield. He'll be knocked down at about the 20-yard line
by Jordan Davis
of Ballston Spa. So I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com, the Sidelines blog. Like we said, make sure you show up every week. Tuesday nights, we're going to be talking girls soccer. Wednesdays, boys soccer. And Thursdays, James Allen, talking a little football on the eve of every week of the season. James tonight down at Scotia calling the Troy Scotia game as the state finalists started up again, this time in Class A. 12-0, Dutch on top. Ballston Spa, first time they've had the ball this half. First half, they had 2 fumbles in their first 3 possessions. DeGuardi under center, hasn't packed in. Fakes this handoff up the middle. No, he's going to take it himself, and he's off to the races. And we're going to see if he can outrun everybody to the end zone. And DeGuardi will run to the end zone. First touchdown of the season for Ballston Spa as John DeGuardi goes 79 yards for the score.
Figured the other guy couldn't do it going the other way, so they figured they'd try it here.
Yes, sir.
Stick! Count him! Count him!
That was what's right there, probably a cramp, I'm guessing.
I can't catch these kids. Especially when they get a 15-yard head start on them. I can catch them.
So I'm Ben Myers for TimesUnion.com. We will step aside. Injured player down on the field causing the delay. So we'll be back right after this.